What we need next is the ability to give our clients or our readers here a chance to make a choice. Like, for example, we need to know whether they're male or female. So we're going to check to the right here. Just click right to the right of our box we just built and press the Enter key. Gives us one more line to play around with. In this case, we're going to use what's called a radio button as opposed to a check mark. Now, the main difference between a check and a radio button are that radio buttons, if they're in a group, you can only select one at a time. And for check marks, it's basically, well, select all that apply kind of thing. So let's go ahead and go to radio button group. I don't want an individual here, I want several. So click this button right here, and we'll call this gender, which makes sense. Come into the first label, radio, and we'll say male. I'll press the tab key, it makes it easier. We're going to give that a value of 1, and then we're going to do female. And a value of 2. Obviously, with gender, you only need 2 choices, but if for whatever reason you need more, you click the plus sign here. We can change their order once we put them together if, again, you want to do that. So we've got male, female with values of 1 and 2, and remember what that means. The data file does not use the word male when it transfers it to the host. It uses the value 1 or 2. The program on the other side decides whether they're male or female based on the 1 or 2. Am I talking too fast? You know what we're going to do here? We've been using line breaks all day long. We're going to use a table. Table is a great way to format stuff like this. Click OK. And there you go. Now we can get in here. We can change the text. Remember, we're in Dreamweaver. We can play around with it. If I double click on one of the buttons, you'll notice there's the checked value. Do you want that initially checked? We can change the class if we want to. We're not going to change anything. We'll leave it alone. Click Save. And then come up to the little button up here and let's check it out. All right. Can't check both of them. One or the other is how that works. So we got male or female. The main difference between check marks and buttons is check marks you can select just about as many as you want. So in other words, click all that apply. So we've added some radio buttons to our growing list of things we're doing in this particular Dream Job application. Let's take a break. Let's shut her down for a couple of minutes, get a cup of coffee. As you can see, this is not rocket science.